and welcome to another episode of Those Two IM Guys. I'm James Kennedy, and I'm here with my partner, Tony Earp. We have got one of our favourite guests of all time. He's been with us a couple of times before, and he's back with us today. Tony, could you introduce our special guest?
Yeah, absolutely, James. Morning to you.
Morning, buddy.
Yeah, it's my great pleasure to welcome our guest back again, Cyril Gupta. Hi, Cyril. Welcome back to the show.
Hi, guys.
Hey, Cyril.
Yep, welcome. Thank you for this warm welcome, and it's good to see you again. I don't think it's been too long, and so happy to see you guys again and be on this show.
We love to have you. We love to have you. Your products are exceptional, and again, when you bring something out, we know that our people are going to absolutely love it. So we're delighted to have you. Hence why we're very limited on who we have on our show.
Thank you so much. It's really a privilege. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, and Cyril is here today, guys, to tell us about his amazing new software called SellITPICS. I think I've got that correct, Cyril, yeah?
Absolutely. SellITPICS it is.
Okay, cool. And before we go into that, I think James has got a question he just wants to ask you before you start telling us about the product.
Right. Okay. So, Cyril, SellITPICS sounds as if it's like you're selling pictures. So I would like you just to give us a little kind of overview of what SellITPICS is, because I don't actually think it's about selling pics, is it?
No, it's not. It's not about selling pictures. Basically, this time, usually I have this nice noun, names like cloud funnels and all these interesting things. This time I just went wacky a little bit, and I wanted to use kind of a verb, like a command. Sell it for me, pictures, it's kind of stands for kind of like that. So it's not about you selling pictures. You're not selling pictures, but the pictures are doing the selling for you. That's the concept behind it. Images can sell if done right using personalization. And with SellITPICS, what you can do is you can do personalized marketing all over, no matter what you do, what you're doing, whether you're on social media or you're on email, you're trying to do email marketing, or whether you're trying to have people come down to your landing page. You can make a huge difference in the impact that every one of these mediums create by using personalized images. So you can have your images or pictures sell for you. That's the concept.
Awesome. Well, they do say a picture says 1,000 words. So that is pretty much exactly what you're telling us here, isn't it, really?
You took the words out of my mouth there.
Sorry, buddy.
Absolutely. But I got to tell you, it's not just about 1,000 words. I would say any image that you send to a person, or you got to send to people images that say one very specific word, their name. That's what I'm talking about.
Personalization is super important. Yes, and it's true what they say. The most beautiful word in the world, the English language, or any language for that matter, is your first name. Because if somebody says Tony, you've got their attention. Cyril, boom, James, what is it? Yeah, absolutely, totally get that. Brilliant.
Yeah, and there's a reason when we're capturing customer information, Cyril, we capture the name and their email. There's a reason we do that, isn't there?
Absolutely. Now, yeah, true. If you've been sending email, the first thing they teach you in email marketing is put in personalization, put names in subject lines, put names in, in your content, start by hi, first name, so that people can feel connected to your message, so that people can feel that you're writing the message just to them, and they can have a reason to read it. Nobody wants to read spam that's pointless, that looks totally unrelated to you. They want to see content that they think is designed for them. And this product takes it to the next level. Now, here is the problem. A lot of our people are doing outreach marketing. Outreach marketing is, when you actually go out, you find the customer that you want to sell to, and you reach them on a one-on-one basis. It could be through cold email marketing. Many people do cold email marketing. They have the leads, they put the leads in a system, or they mail them manually and send them a mail. I've got this service, or I came to know about you from, whatever source, and maybe we can do business together. Some people are also sending messages to their prospects on platforms like Facebook or LinkedIn. Now, I'm sure we have received them too. If you're on LinkedIn, you can't escape it. There are about 3 people messaging me every day on LinkedIn, or even on Facebook. People are reaching out to their prospects, sending out messages and hoping that they will get a reply. And the same thing happens on the landing pages. When you got a landing page, You want people to react to it. You don't want people to close it because it's not, it's not something that they are interested in, that, that makes them bounce. So I'm trying to solve this problem with SellItPICS on all these platforms to give people a way to connect to their target lead immediately. So when you send out a message to a prospect on LinkedIn, for example, or when you send out an email to your prospect, or when you have your prospect come to a landing page, whether you're trying to sell him something directly or whether you're trying to grab the lead again in some manner, have the prospect take some action, you can do it much better if you stand out from the crowd. If you have given your prospect a reason to take notice of you and create this positive vibe about you, even before they come to your landing page. So like James said just a little bit ago, the most, the sweetest word in English language is your name, right? That's true. And people, when you have something that identifies people by name, they do take an interest. They do react better when you, if in comparison to a piece of content that does not even connect with them in any way. So SellItPICS sorts that out by letting people personalize their outreach messages through images, personalize their emails through images. Like when you send out an email, there is not just the text up there which says, "Hi, Cyril." It's going to be an image that says, "Hi, Cyril," or whatever image you want to build. You can put personalization inside that image. Maybe it's an infographic, maybe it's a case study. No matter what you got, you can put your prospect's name in there. Along with other details. I'll talk about that a little bit later too.
Or you could have a picture of me or something. So I could put a picture of me.
We could,
anything like that.
You could basically, this is what text personalization, but you could put in more details apart from name, like the person's company, the person's address, the phone number, whatever details you have, you can put in there. And the idea is to have it seem to the person that they are the only people, or they're the only person receiving that message from you, so that it seems hard, extremely personalized. And when they go to your landing page, that can be personalized too. So you can have personalized images on landing pages addressing them by name, and you can have even headlines and all addressing your lead by name. So imagine that they go to a landing page and they see there, "Hi, Cyril, would you like to 2x your response rate?" So that is all possible through this software, SellItPICS.
And can I just confirm here, Cyril, for our viewers and listeners, this is not something that you manually need to do for every single person. You set something up, and when they come in, their details automatically generate these details, or how does this work? Is that?
Yeah, I will explain to you. It's different on every platform. Now, when you're sending out messages on LinkedIn, for example, you can't mass message on LinkedIn. What you're going to do is you have let's say you're trying to target salon owners in Pittsburgh. That's what I use in one of my examples. You got a service or something. So you will find out those people on LinkedIn or on Facebook, wherever you are trying to target them, and you will click on them and you will send out a message to them. The problem is the message that you send out is mostly just a piece of text. "Hi, blah, blah. I'm blah, blah, and I want to, sell you this service. Here is a link, click on it and go for it." What happens is mostly people, when they see this kind of content, they just don't respond to it. Here is the thing. Let me show you a quick visual, a quick demo of how this looks on LinkedIn, for example, and so that you can, see the difference, and you can feel how big the difference can be. So I'm going to share my screen if it's okay with you, please, James, right now.
Please. Yeah.
Okay. So let me just share my screen. I gotta select the window. It says, okay. So I'm just trying to identify which window is screen 2. I think this is it. Yes. So let me know when you can see my screen. I'm gonna go to LinkedIn.
Yeah, we can see your screen, Cyril.
All right, so this is my LinkedIn feed, just a standard LinkedIn feed, nothing special. And I'm going to show you a message that I got from one of my, people trying to prospect me. For example, look at this one. It's just a normal text message with a little bit of a graphic, nothing really special about me, or that appeals to me. Or if, for example,
that just looks like this one, just a message that they've sent out to everybody, Cyril, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. It's just a bunch of messages, and you don't really want to respond to that at all, because it's not anything that speaks to you in particular. Now, here is a message that I sent to one of my clients, and you can see that, we were testing out the software. So it's one of my associates, one of my team members. And here in this message, you see that there is a nice graphic that mentions me by name. So Cyril, it's time to start, saving today. Do you need our help and whatever? And you can click on the image to go to the landing page, which has all the details, that you want to serve. And there is in fact, on this landing page, I'll show you the difference, exactly what an impact it can make. So here is how a regular, message on LinkedIn would look, or it's on Facebook actually, on Facebook would look totally generic, nothing that stands out. But in the same image, if you send to the person, addressing him by name, talking to him, speaking to him, you will definitely immediately capture the person's interest. So the person will stop, they will look at your message and actually read it.
Yeah,
the best thing is
differentiate from it instantly differentiates you from everybody else, doesn't it?
Absolutely, it does. And it really gives people a desire to read your content. So, when I receive a message like this addressing me, I will immediately stop and I will definitely read it. I'm not going to ignore it as mindless spam. And you are going to get much more attention. Imagine sending a message to a prospect, they're going to read it nearly 100% of the time, and they will then make a decision whether they want to respond to it or not. It's not going to be a decision made without even reading your message, which is the case in most situations, and without even giving you a chance. People are rejecting you because they're just getting too many messages on social media. And you can do this on LinkedIn too. For example, this is a standard message, the kind of message that people send to people on LinkedIn. And with personalization, it can look something like this. And when people click on it, when your prospect clicks on the link, they can be taken to a landing page that is 100% personalized to them. And you can also do it with email. And that answers your question, James. Yes, you can do it with bulk marketing too. Now, when you're reaching out to people one-on-one on Facebook or LinkedIn, obviously you are not, going through a bulk list, because it's, you have to click on the person's name and copy and paste the message at the very minimum. So it's one by one. But in email, you're going to use software tools like Aweber. You're going to use software tools like GetResponse or MailChimp or whatever you're using. And there you can actually personalize every single message going out with an image, addressing the people, addressing your audience by name, the last name, first name, whatever details you have in your email client, and sending out an email that looks something like this. Now, imagine the difference, the impact that it makes. People talk about putting an image into an email just to stand out, but putting an image into the email that has the person's name, that is another level. And that's not all. You can, and you can continue that with a landing page. So here is a generic looking landing page, which is not personalized. But with SellITPICS, what you can do is you can have people click on this image or this image or this image and go to a landing page that is 100% personalized for the customer. Now look at this, check this out. I change it and they will have landing pages with headlines that have their names.
James,
so, never miss a sales opportunity again, James. And you can have their names on call to actions like start your free trial today. And what's going to happen is when you do that, people definitely don't bounce as fast. Now, the biggest enemy of a landing page is not, that people don't come to it. The biggest enemy is that people hardly spend any time on it. You can write a compelling headline, but even then there is like 90% bounce rates, 80% bounce rates, 95% bounce rates. People don't spend even more than 10 seconds on a landing page. And that's the entire battle. If you're spending a lot of money on manual outreach, or you've collected some leads, and you're spending a lot of money in promotions and you want those people to convert, it's not making sense to have them come to the page and leave it the next moment. So when you address them by their name, they are automatically gonna stay. They're going to be compelled to stay longer. They're going to be compelled to read more of the page, because that is an automatic reaction. Whenever people see something that's connected on a personal level to them by name, something that addresses them, something that speaks to them, they're going to spend more time on it. And in a typical survey that we did with with SellItPICS, we reached out to people. We saw the results. People were spending and responding 325% more. So it's like a 3x more better response. So you will have 300% more people looking at your message in social media, spending more time on your conversion pages, and you're gonna definitely get more sales too, because that's how it works.
Yeah.
When people see your content on a landing page, they spend more time on it, you're gonna get more sales just on autopilot. So that's how what SellItPICS is all about. It's a single solution software, hyper personalization for social media, for email, and for your landing pages.
Awesome. Cyril, can I ask a question? Because I mean, obviously I don't know this product so well. And can I ask, honestly, this sounds as if it's very complicated. Is it hard to actually use this system?
It's actually super simple, James. Let me show you.
And the reason I'm asking, because I bought a product not like this, but it used similar technology a couple of years ago. And I'll tell you right now, I bought the full package and I could not use it because it was so convoluted and complicated. It never worked, and that was a shame because I love the concept, and seeing this today just blows me away. So I'm loving this. Show us, Cyril. Show us how easy this is.
Okay, awesome. Definitely. Let's go for it. So you can still see my screen, right? So
yeah,
I'm actually on the SellItPICS dashboard right now. This is my copy of SellItPICS, and I've been sending out affiliate emails using SellItPICS in the last few days. And I can tell you that my response is amazing. A lot of people, I'm getting a lot more response, and people are actually responding to me very positively because they're seeing these emails and they're surprised. They want to know how do they do this in their own marketing. So let me show you. It's very easy.
Yeah,
now SellItPICS comes with a huge number of ready-made templates. So you've got all these templates. You can browse and select between so many templates. You can pick up any template you want and use that. And we also have something called your template. So SellItPICS is just launched. And what's going to happen is when you make your own templates, you have an option to make it public. So we did that in a product called Mighty Memes, and we found that a lot of people were using, sharing their own templates with the world. So that is like getting an infinite library of templates by people helping out each other. You make a new template, you share it, and somebody else makes a new template, they share it, and soon you have a huge, bigger, growing, library of community-made content. So that's also a part of SellItPICS. But let's do this. Let's pick out one image from this and use it as a template. Let me show you how simple it is to make a personalized graphic. So I'm just gonna click on create campaign, give it a name. I'm gonna call it James and Tony, for example, because I want to show you, James, how easy it can be. So click on add campaign.
Wonderful.
And I've got my campaign here, and I can specify a name. Like, let's say I want to send out a message to James. So James, drop me do you have a LinkedIn profile by any chance?
Not a good one, but let me just check. I think I will have one, or not unless Tony's got one hand here.
Yeah, Tony, if you got one, that's fine.
I don't use, believe it or not, Cyril, I don't use LinkedIn at all. So
okay,
right.
but okay, no problem.
I'll have one. Give me a second.
Platforms that's ever appealed to me, to be honest.
Yeah, it's basically, more like corporate thing, and we are internet marketers, so I can understand where you're coming from. But we all have Facebook, so you can use this on Facebook too, for example.
I try and limit my social media activity, Cyril. It's too distracting, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Right.
Yeah,
so
but
I'm going
for
to put
marketers,
something.
I think social media is a blessing, and I do a lot of.
Put a link in the chat, Cyril.
Okay, I'll get it. But I'm going to continue with the demo and show you exactly how this works, and then I'll get your profile in the meanwhile. And Zoom chat. Yeah, I found it. Okay, awesome. So let me open that profile link. So here I have your LinkedIn profile back in SellItPICS. I'm going to specify a landing page. Where do I want you to go? So, if I was going to send you to a personalized landing page, it could be something like URL equals to first name. I can specify your name also, but in this case, I'm not using personalized landing page because I don't have it on this URL. Okay. And then I can just click on this button, generate image for social. So the 2 steps I did was put in the name and save it. I got to save it, of course, and then click on generate image for social. And that's it. I have your link here. I'm going to copy it. Here's your profile. I'm gonna, by the way, you look very dapper in a mustache and a beard.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I'm gonna connect with you. So actually I'm not connected with you. So if you see an option in your LinkedIn to connect,
You can allow that, James, I think.
Right, I will just, right, okay, I'm just going to have to refresh so I can accept
no problems.
Notifications. Gosh, we should have planned this out better, guys, but it's not showing just yet.
It's okay. It'll take a minute.
It'll all be all right on the night, isn't it?
Yep.
Right, I'm trying to accept anybody, but here I don't.
Okay, no problems. Go on, carry on.
There you go.
That,
that's you accepted, Cyril.
Okay, awesome. So here I am. I'm now connected with you, so I can message you.
You might need to refresh your page.
Okay, no, it's not connected yet.
I've just accepted you.
Okay, I think you just rejected my connection.
No, I accepted you.
Oh, okay, so it seems to be.
There we go.
There we go.
It's working now. You're fantastic. So now I'm gonna send a message to you. Hi, James. Do you? And I can send a personalized message to you. This is an image message, and it will render in a moment.
Oh, there we go.
Hi, James, can we meet over coffee? And if you look in your messages, you will see this image. Of course, you got to go to my landing page. I should probably have said, can you please check out my landing page and see? So if you click on this email.
I'm now looking at the link, and if I click, it's now taking me to GoSellItPics.in.
I know you're not
that's the landing page I put in. So basically what happens is, with SellITPICS, you can send out a personalized image message to your audience. They're going to see it like this. And when they click on the image, they can actually go to any page of your choice. And this beats, a message like this one. For example, this is one of the messages I got yesterday, trying to, interest me in some offer. And just because it's got so much text, I feel overwhelmed. I probably won't even bother reading it. And I did not actually bother reading it because I knew that it was not something for me. It was sent to 100 people, and I was just one of those guys. So this is something that lets you overcome that obstacle using personalization, because personalization always gets you better response. So this was, for example, on social media. And if you want to send it on email, let me show you exactly how it's done. So all you need to do is click on this button, generate dynamic image URL for email and landing page, and you get this link. And this link is something special. You can use it in your email client as an image source. And only thing you need to do is replace this with your email client's merge option. For example, if you go for a get response, which I often use, you have this. They use square brackets and first name. And if I put this in there, the first name will be replaced by the real name in the mail that you send out. So when you, for example, when you write an email, you will typically write hi, first name. In Aweber, it's if I remember correctly, it's
yeah, that's correct, Cyril. That's what I use. Aweber. Yep.
Yeah, first name fix and this, something like this. It looks like this. So I'm not sure about the placement, but this is how it looks. So you can just, if you're using Aweber, you will put this. And similar, MailChimp also has something similar. MailChimp has something like,
I think it's fair to say it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Very simple, isn't it?
You are, it's easy.
Yeah, pretty simple. So
even you could use
whatever you're using, just put in that link, and use this link. Put in your email client system, and what will happen is when the email is actually sent out, this is going to be replaced by their actual name. For example, if I write Cyril, and when it renders inside the email, it will have the person's name. So they will receive a personalized email from you, like this one.
Yeah.
So, this way you can actually send out personalized emails to people without a hassle. So if I, for example, let me see if I can send. Should I try sending you an email right now?
Yeah,
it could take. I would have to probably go in my get response. So let me see if I can find an email that was sent to me. Okay, so we were sending out some emails.
I finally found somebody that gets as many emails as me, Cyril.
Yeah, I do get a lot of emails.
I might be close.
Yeah.
I've got 255,131 in my inbox.
Wow. So my inbox is crazy because I never actually read a lot of emails. I do get a huge number of marketing emails from all sorts of sources, but I hardly read email these days.
Yeah.
Only from people I know, so it's very, or when I want to get some information, then I, go there. So typically it's like that. So I can't find an email right now, guys, which has this because of the.
For our listeners, guys, just to let you know that Cyril right now he's actually showing us inside the platform, very, very clean. Yeah. We're talking about 5 different option boxes on the right-hand side. There's obviously some HTML on the left-hand side that you can copy and paste and use as well. And you can upload your own images and titles and things. So this is a very simplistic platform. And we do suggest that obviously at the end of the show, we'll have links here. So there should be links below for you guys to check that out later. But it's exceptional, looking very clean. I must admit, Cyril, a very nice.
I think what's apparent, James.
Yeah. And I do have a detailed demo, which you can probably plug in, Tony, if you want to. I do have a detailed demo, which shows off everything in detail. Sure. And I think if you plug it in, it can give people more insights about how it's structured and how easy to use it is for every single platform.
Yeah. Sorry, Tony, you were going to say?
Well, I'll just answer Cyril's question there. We'll use your demo, Cyril, but James is also going to do a full in-depth review demo as well. So we'll merge those two together so that
awesome.
It fully explains the product to the customer.
Awesome.
And for those of you that are listening and watching, I have not even looked at Cyril's product before today because I wanted to go in on my demo with completely fresh eyes myself. Yeah. So as I say, the video is going to be quite easy to follow because I have no knowledge of this product at all yet. So this is me kind of learning the same as you guys.
I think it's fair to say from what Cyril's just shown us there, James,
not much to learn.
You don't have to be super technical to use this
platform. No, it's looking very
clean. It's easy. Mostly it's just point and click easy. It's not, you don't really need to be technical. You don't really need to modify any HTML, but we do have, stuff for the power users. So if you are somebody who wants to be in more control and you have technical knowledge, you can go totally in depth. You can modify HTML too. And we do have a inbuilt, template builder too. So you can modify any template. You can change images. You can change backgrounds using our inbuilt template builder. So when you go to the template list, for example, you will find a button on every template that says edit template. You click on that and it opens up in the template editor, which is very easy to use. And you can modify anything you want there.
Right. I think it's fair to say, Cyril, that if you're a marketer, you need to start looking into this personalization. It's going to, increase your conversions and it's going to make you stand out from the crowd to your audience, isn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah, that's exactly the point of personalization, because you don't want to be just among the 100 people who message any prospect, and you don't want to be totally like most of the time what happens is you get marked for spam, and it really sometimes it gets you banned from the platform, and you find that you can't actually reach people anymore. So with this tool, people are gonna actually look at your messages. They're not gonna send you to the spam bin because it's obviously targeted to you, and people react more positively to something like that. And that will ensure not just more conversions, but your ability to be in business forever. You can reach out to more people, you can convert more people. And that is something that you absolutely need. If you're an outreach marketer, let's say you do cold email marketing, or you're trying to reach out to prospects, on any of the social media platforms like Twitter, or anywhere, in fact, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, Discord, Skype, anywhere you want to go, you can use this technology to personalize your messages and attract your prospects' attention.
Yeah, it definitely gives you that personal connection, Cyril, where you don't get it with just a generic email, do you?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I've found out myself in the past when I've used personalization, it definitely has a massive impact on the results that I receive. Yeah.
And I was going to say as well, for the new marketers here that are people here, it can be quite disheartening when you send out a big blank. I mean, I don't have a massive mailing list like some of you guys, but when you send out my list is 400 or 500 people, but if you send it out and you get literally no response, you think, what's the point? But with something like this, you're going to get much more engagement. And even if it doesn't result in sales, which it will, but it's beside the point. Even if it doesn't, the fact that you see people engaging with you, and maybe asking you a question here and there, you feel as if something that you're doing is worthwhile. Now, I was going to ask.
Absolutely, James. I would say engagement is the first step to conversions. The point is you cannot have conversions if you don't have engagement. Now, like you said, engagement may not always lead to a conversion, but without engagement, you're not getting conversions at all. So exactly. It's the first step. If you get more engagement, you will definitely land more clients. That's how it works.
Yeah, amazing. No,
it's not always about sales, James, straight off, is it? It's about building that relationship.
It is, and I mean, obviously we all need to feed our families, me more so than any of the group here, I mean, I know exactly it's important, and some of our listeners can be brand new and they're looking for that way out of that 9-to-5 dead end grindy job. Or they might be in a worse position where they've got no income coming in and they're just jumping at something. This product's definitely going to make a big difference to creating those relationships, and ultimately, which will lead to good relationships and more opportunities, not just sales. Sometimes when you kind of get those connections, look at our connection, Tony. It led me and Tony. I was an affiliate marketer and reached out and made a few sales for Tony's product. We got chatting. Now we're partners in a multi-billion-dollar industry, well, nearly. But we've got products, we've got our show together, and more importantly, we're great friends. And I think that's important. These connections really mean something magic and can be magical for you.
I think
and I got to say this to you, James, about this. I create my products for the little guy. I always look out for the little guy. I started like you or Tony or anyone who started from scratch, practically, nothing, looking out for them. I'm a school dropout, honestly. I dropped out after before I completed my school graduation, before I could graduate from school. And I started working since then. So I know exactly what you're talking about. Mm-hmm. Now, the point is, I'm also, what the technology that I'm offering through SellITPICS is something that people charge a lot more for. For example, if you go to the competition, there is an alternative in the market called Hyperice, which charge, and they charge like $99 a month just to give you less features than this. They don't have many of the things that I built inside of SellITPICS. And if you go to somebody, who's got more, more bells and whistles, like they've got a huge marketing budget and they've got a huge, money to spend on ads, they are going to charge you more for basically the same thing. Not that it's not a bad idea. I would say people have got great results no matter which personalization platform they want to use. So if you can pay $99 and you feel like giving people free money, go ahead. It doesn't matter which one you buy. But the point is, SellITPICS does take care of the little guy because this technology can be affordable. So I created this to be affordable, always be affordable to people who are even just starting out.
Yeah, like you said, Cyril, you've now developed an affordable solution for marketers. It's not that marketers have not been aware of personalization and how powerful it can be. It's just for the majority of them that the solutions that are available in the marketplace are just out of their reach, aren't they?
Absolutely.
Until now, of course, and obviously SellITPICS is now an affordable solution for them. Yeah.
That's one of the things that I found with Tony, obviously putting me on to you, Cyril, and your products, that you do bring great products out there, exceptional value for money, and usually not monthly recurring, because monthly recurring absolutely destroys the little guy, because we then need to, the product's great this month, but what am I going to do if I can't find sales for next month to pay the bill, and that's what I love about you. Now, Cyril, we did have a few questions, but you've answered them. Who's the main target audience? This is what we love about you. We've got a plan to ask you questions, and then you just go running. So we know that
gives us all the information we need. It's great.
Yeah, we know the target audience is for anybody that wants to sell anything to anyone. We know that you're going to give them full training because you do it with all your products. But now we're talking about money. Can you walk us through your funnel?
Yeah, please.
Absolutely. On the front end, I've got SellITPICS Elite, and that's going to actually be sold at $37 when the launch first starts. And it's going to be one time. I got to tell you this. I don't sell monthly recurring, but after the launch end, it's going to go to yearly recurring, and you will have to pay for it next year. It's, of course, even then it's going to be like 80% cheaper than the market alternative. But why spend even a penny more if you can afford to not spend a penny more? So during the launch time, you can get it for $37 one time, and that includes all future upgrades, all the innovations for at least 1 year. Beyond that, we will have have it on a special sale too. And the next the next upgrade is SellITPICS Pro, which actually gives them unlimited marketing. So with that, you can create unlimited campaigns. You can also create campaigns for other people. You can have 10,000 images going to you every week. So we have a credit system, and you get free credits every month. So in SellITPICS Elite, you get 2,000 free credits every month, and in SellITPICS Pro, you get 8,000 credits every month free of cost. So this is something that you don't need to worry about even for the future. You don't need to pay for credit month after month. It's just going to be loaded and added to your account every single month.
Just to confirm then, so is that, so they get 2,000 with Elite and they get 8,000 with Pro? Does that mean that combined they get 10,000?
Yes, combined, it just piles up. Yeah, so nothing goes away from your account. Next month you got 8,000 more. If you didn't use your 8,000 this month, next month you're going to add up more. And when you run a massive campaign, nothing's going to stop you. You're going to be able to do that very easily. And the SellITPICS Pro also adds some powerful new features. It also has a powerful, more powerful landing page feature. It also has a more powerful template library. You get more templates. You get more of everything basically. So it's for the professional who want to do prospect marketing, outreach marketing, not just from themselves, but you can also sell it as a service. So if you got a local real estate agent, for example, you can go to them. You can tell them, I can find you leads, and then you do their outreach marketing on behalf of them and charge them a retainer. Or you can actually tell them, okay, I'm going to charge you per lead, and you can charge them a per lead or even a commission, whatever way you want it. So with SellITPICS Pro, you can create campaigns for other people too. Then we have SellITPICS Agency, and the SellITPICS Agency product, it allows you to sell SellITPICS to other people and keep all the profit. So this is how it works. You take up SellITPICS, and you get that when you have the agency version, you can approach your friends. If you are in a market, you always know some people who will be benefiting from the same products that you use. So instead of referring it to them and having them buy the product and pay the vendor, and you not getting anything out of it, what you can do is you can buy the agency version of SellITPICS. When you recommend it to a person, you can sell it to them yourself, and you can keep all the money. So basically you can just create a license. They have access to the entire platform. They have all the facilities. They're the same that you have, and you can just keep the money, and you can get paid the way you want. It can be in Bitcoin, it can be in rice bags, it can be in PayPal, whatever you want. It's totally up to you.
Cyril, can I just clarify one thing? With the credits, do they roll over every month, or is it a fresh start every month?
No, you get the additions. They roll over, just like a phone bill,
I've got to be honest with you, that is unbelievable value.
Yeah.
But it's very rare that you get a credit system that rolls over like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've got a lot of credit-based softwares, and it's very rare you find that.
It tends to bring you just back up to where you were.
Yeah, because it's all about value. I want to make sure that every step I create superior products, not just in delivery, not just in cost effectiveness, but also in features. So I have tried to go to that, to deliver that in every way. So even in features, my product is more superior to the market alternatives. If you look at it, the way it works and how easy it is to use and how effective it is, it's definitely ahead of every single product in the market. And why should people have to pay for credits that belong to them again? So if I've got 8,000 credits and I don't use them all, those 2,000 credits are mine, and in the end of the month they're just gonna go away. It doesn't make sense to me. They should be able to keep it. So that's why we have a rollover system.
That's why I wanted to clarify that point, Cyril, because usually, not in this instance, obviously, because you're a very generous man, but usually if you don't use them, you lose them, don't you? And you start afresh the next month.
Not in SellITPICS. You're going to be having them forever.
That's an amazing feature, really is.
Now, when you were talking about the agency features there, Cyril, can you tell me how much the agency is going to be and how many licenses can you sell for that price?
Yeah, the agency is going to be $197, and you get 250 licenses. So that's like 85 cents a license. It's a crazy offer. Of course, it's only for people who buy this during the launch. After that, it's going to be more expensive. And if somebody buys that during the launch, they're going to be able to, sell it. Yes, to sell it by themselves and then create agency accounts inside.
Cyril already knows that I will be reaching out to him and buying the agency license because I know how powerful that is.
Yeah.
Guys, to put this in perspective, Cyril is basically saying to you, here is my amazing product. You can go and sell it and get 10 times, 100 times your money back from your original purchase.
Absolutely. And that's actually what people do. You're right, Tony. And you know, I can tell you very proudly that my agency buyers are one of the happiest, because when they have a product from Technic Force, they know that it's not going to be gone in 3 months. Poof, you know, that happens often, but not with one of my products. The products are maintained, and they actually, you can sell it for years. The agency license, once you have it, you can sell it across 1 year, across 2 years. You can make like 100 times your money back, like you said, and it's not
easily.
a big deal. Yeah.
Totally.
So that is there during launch time. I have the agency license too.
Yeah, I use a lot of your products myself, and that's being genuine to our viewers and listeners. I really do. I'm not just saying that. I use a lot of Cyril's products in my own business. I buy pretty much agency to everything that he offers, because I know that I'm going to 10 times my money back. And it's just, guys, think how powerful that is. You're getting an amazing piece of software that somebody else has developed for you. I think you even provide all the sales pages and everything, Cyril, don't you?
Absolutely. We have a ready-made sales page for you. You don't need to write your sales page. We can just, you know, plug our sales page. You can, if you want, you can modify a couple of things and you're ready to go. So basically it's a complete system that you can just use right away. There is no reason for it to delay. Everything is done for you. We've got the Facebook ads, we've got emails, you know, sample emails. If you want to mail your list, everything is there inside. So you don't need to do anything.
And I was thinking about from a local marketer's perspective here. So if I was going to approach somebody to say, listen, I can do this for you, I can generate the leads, I can do all this for you, and it's going to cost you so much. And they say, that's a bit expensive. I'm like, well, my time is expensive, but I run this, obviously I've got this software, I can sell you the access to it. If you want to buy access, if you don't want to pay me to do it for you, I'll sell you access, a one-off fee, and then you can do it yourself.
Yeah, you sell them an account, they do all the work themselves, James. Yeah,
sit and close, you know, because if you go out there and you try and sell the service and they don't want to buy it because they don't want to pay my hourly rate, I say, well, listen, it's a great software. I'll give you a license to it. I'll sell you a license. Yeah. Done.
And I'll tell you something interesting, James.
Yeah, it gives you an extra...
right after this launch. Sorry, go on, Tony. I'll go.
Sorry, Cyril, I was speaking over you. Then you carry on.
Okay, sorry. All right. So here's one more thing to add to your excellent suggestion, James. Right after this launch, I'm going to take this product recurring, and it's not going to be sold on one time again. So you can, your customers, our customers can charge people not just a one-time fee. They can even say that it's a recurring product. So, you know, it's sold for let's say $197 on the front end, or whatever the price is that I specify then. And I will give you maybe a $10 discount, and you can just pay me every year, and you can use this product. So you can even create a recurring business out of it.
Which is excellent. Out of curiosity, let's say I'm getting really, really ambitious here, and I've sold my 250 licenses. Can I buy more?
Depending on the offer at that time, you will have to pay the new rate. Right, if there is a
so I want to buy 5 agencies right now then, just in case.
Yeah, that's a better idea. Better buy 5 now.
In all fairness, I think that's fair enough. I mean, Cyril, you have to earn money as well at the end of the day, my friend.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think if I've sold 250 with recurring, I think I can afford to
remember as well, James, that Cyril constantly keeps his products updated.
Yeah, I'm aware. So, yeah, I've seen it.
You know, he needs income coming in as well to be able to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, I mean, what I'm saying is, if I do sell my 250 agencies at a recurring fee, even with Cyril's new higher rate price, it's going to be way less than what I've made. You know, so
I think anybody who's selling 250 licenses would be making about $10,000. And then, you know, if you come to me and I tell you, okay, instead of $197, please give me $600 or $499, it's not going to be something that you would regret or think twice about. It's like a crazy thing. Okay, you know, just take my money kind of a thing. So yeah, it's not you know, it's a great offer at every level.
Absolutely.
So is agency the end of the funnel, Cyril?
No. Then we have a cold email marketing product, because I know that a lot of the people who use this product are going to be cold email marketers too, because they're in outreach. So we have a product called Pursue app, which is a cold email marketing product, and they can automate their cold email marketing through it. Again, it's a great value on this launch. During this sale, it's going to be $47. And right outside of this launch, even if you buy Pursue app from me, I'm not talking about competition that's 10 times more expensive. You will have to pay 4 times as much, because the front end of the Pursue app is $6-7 a year. And then you got to pay $97 more to get to Pursue app Pro. And in this offer, people who buy SellITPICS, I'm going to give them Pursue app for $47 one time. There is not a recurring charge during launch. After launch, of course, it's recurring. And then we have a product called Amplify, which is the most powerful Facebook ad suite. You know, Facebook ads are getting more and more difficult to maintain and run because they are less profitable after what Apple did and after all these changes. Now, this suite actually tries to combat that. It's got 7 different tools, which are kind of like hyper targeting for your audience. So they give you the best possible audience. They give you hyper targeted retargeting and all those things that actually help you make more money from your Facebook ads. And that is again sold at $47. Outside, again, it's about 4 times more expensive, and the alternatives are 10 times more expensive. So it's again a great offer. If you want to grab Amplify, you can do that next. Then I have a social marketing suite, which is actually the last product. It's a social marketing combo of a Facebook marketing product and Pinterest marketing product called Viral Reach and Pinflux. So using these 2 products, you can create an organic audience on on social media, on Facebook and Pinflux, so that you can have a sort of a strong presence online, so that you can have some more credentials, and you can also build an organic audience around your brand or your business.
Yeah,
and that's going to be at $67. Again, if you buy it off the launch, it's going to be about 4 times or 5 times more expensive.
For the benefit of our viewers and listeners, I'll just let them know right now that I know all those softwares, Cyril. I've used all those softwares and still continue to do so. They're all excellent products. And I know for a fact that outside of this funnel, as you just pointed out, those products are all annual recurring, aren't they?
Yes, they are. And I don't sell them any other way, because here is the interesting thing about my thinking about the launch process. I do make most of my money from recurring.
Yeah,
Tony, I do make most of my money from recurring, James. That's absolutely correct. But I think of the launch process as a seed fund, you know. So when people launch a new product, they go to a venture capitalist and tell them, hey, I've launched this new product. Can you give me, let's say, $40,000 or $50,000 or $100,000 and take 20% of my company or 25% of my company? I go to the people. I go to my audience and tell them, hey, I've launched this product, take it, use it, help me improve it. With your feedback, with your work, I see you working, I see you using it, I will make it better. And I'm gonna give you an offer that you can't resist. You're gonna give me the money. That is my seed fund for the product. Yeah. And then using that fund, I build it more and more and more, and I sell it on recurring, I sell it in the market, and people then join in. The latecomers are always the people who pay me more, but that's how it works.
Not fast, you're last, as the old saying goes. but you know, this makes perfect sense, Cyril, because it's a win-win. You get to keep 100% of your business. You don't have to give a business angel a percentage of your company, and I get to win as well, because I get to get this product at the ground level where I'm getting it for pennies on the dollar. And I get to use it, and as it grows and gets better, my price doesn't go up because I've got a lifetime deal. It's win-win. It's amazing. I want them all.
James, it's obvious that Cyril's one of the vendors in the same camp as me, where the launch is the start of the product, not the end of the product.
And that's what we discussed on Scroll Blockers when we brought it. You know,
we already know, and we've already established that, you know, Cyril constantly maintains his products, which is great to see. Yeah,
why we keep bringing them back.
Exactly. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, next question, Cyril. Sorry, I lost my track there. When's it available on what platform, please?
Okay, it's gonna go live on the 11th. I think it's tomorrow. Even for me, it's tomorrow. It should be tomorrow for you too. Maybe you're in the early morning.
Ahead of us, aren't
you? Yeah. So tomorrow, 11th December at 11 a.m. EST, this product, the launch is gonna go live. And let me remind you, the first 6 hours are gonna be the golden zone to buy this. you're going to get it at $37 on the front end, and everything is going to be cheaper. After the first 6 hours, I'm going to take the price right up to $42. It's $5 more, and people are going to be spending that much more. And then all through the launch, the later you enter to get this product, the more you have to pay. It's going to be like 20-30 cents more expensive every hour or so. And it's the best decision to get it right in the beginning. And I got to say, everybody who buys this product is 100% safe, because I do have an ironclad 30 days refund guarantee. Now, you know me, Tony, everything that we do is very professional. The guarantee is right there. We don't play the game. When people, I know some people complain that some people in our industry don't really take care of the guarantee. They don't take care of the word, but it's not something that I will do or have ever done. I've been in this market for nearly a decade now. In another 6 months, it's going to be 10 years since I've been creating software for internet marketers. And I really, value the kind of guarantees I give my audience. So it's a 30-day money guarantee. You can refund guarantee. You can grab it in the beginning, save all the money. And if you don't like the product, that's very, very rare, you do get to have your money back. So there's nothing to lose here. Use the product, benefit from it. Maybe in the end of 30 days, you would have already got your money back. So if you don't get your money back, then come to me and tell me, I need a refund. And I'm going to just say, hit that button and get it back to you. So that's how easy it is.
That's one of the reasons, Cyril, why we love having you on the show, because you're one of our favorite vendors and you're a gentleman to boot as well. And yeah, you're an honorable man. And I know that, if anybody does for any crazy reason want a refund, which they would be stupid to want anyway, you would take care of them. I know that.
Absolutely.
I was going to say that there. I'm like, Cyril, I can't even tell you how good your refund guarantee is, because anything that I've bought from you recently, I ain't giving you back. No chance. No way.
Yeah.
It's mine.
That's why I can have this guarantee.
So yeah, I'll just go on to say to our viewers and listeners that myself and James are going to be putting an amazing bonus package together to complement Cyril's launch. I'm not going to say any more than that, because I want you to check out the bonus page, guys. The link will be below this video, but trust me, you're going to want to see this bonus package. Also, you will be able to see the full information about Cyril's product, and take it from there. Basically, do your due diligence as you always do, and as we always suggest. But trust me, this technology at this price does not come around very often, if ever. And if you don't understand what a great, amazing price this is being offered at, go and check out the marketplace at the other options. And Cyril, they'll be surprised at the cost of those, won't they?
Absolutely. They would be shocked. I would use the word shocked about it.
Yeah, I believe so as well. James, is there anything else you'd like to ask Cyril?
Yeah, no, I think we're pretty much covered, but all I would like to kind of say is, Tony, if our bonus package is anything like the last one we've put together for Cyril's cloud funnels, then you are in for an absolute treat, because the amount of people that bought through our link to get the bonus package, it was insane. Personally, Cyril, I have bought a product, as I said earlier, that uses this kind of technology. It was a nightmare to use. I couldn't use it. I asked you personally to demonstrate this for us, because I wanted to make sure that our viewers and listeners, obviously our listeners couldn't see it, but they heard how we went through it, and hopefully they will jump on the video later on. This was simple. Absolutely simple, and I can tell you right now, I'm going to be a customer of this product as well. I'm pretty much becoming one of your fanboys. I'm really loving everything you bring out. There's not
anything we've not covered in the video, James. I urge our viewers and listeners, click the link below the video, go and check out the full product information, and you're going to be amazed. This is going to blow you away, guys. And obviously you can check out the amazing bonus package that myself and James are offering at the same time. Yeah.
Amazing. Thanks, Tony. Thank you so much, Cyril, for coming on our show again. We really, really appreciate you. You're always one of our kind of our kind of star show kind of performers, if you like,
because thank you so much for so much kindness. Really appreciate it.
When you come on, sometimes we have to drag questions out, as opposed to poor Tony can't get a word in edgeways when you're talking. It's like boom, because you know your product so well inside and out, you know. So sometimes it's hard to fight by your enthusiasm for what you're bringing out, and it's a lovely thing to see. So thank you so much for all you do for our community. From talking as one of the little guys who really benefit from your products and the cost that you put them out for, a wholehearted thank you. And hopefully, if we don't speak to you beforehand, have an amazing Christmas.
Thank you so much, and have very happy Christmas to you too, James and Tony.
Brilliant. Thank you. Thanks again, Tony. Thank you, Cyril. And hopefully we'll see you all very, very soon on another episode of those 2IM guys. See you all later, guys. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.